this'll keep his strength up.
Thank you, Betty. I'm not sure I can face it.
Oh, now making yourself ill isn't going to help anyone. You know the truth now. All you've got to do is deal with it.
I should have trusted you more on that.
Maybe, but now's not the time for a told-you-sos.
What if Steph is right? What if I just chose to ignore what I knew was going on?
Oh, no, you wouldn't do that, love.
Well, I was a different man in those days, Betty. And my family suffered in consequence.
We all do things we regret in hindsight. Your job now is to make it up with Steph.
I wish it was that simple.
Well, I never said it'd be easy. But you owe it to her to try, don't you?
Well, if you're lucky, he might give you a few tips. Oh, I can't wait to see him.
We've got to get there first.
Yeah, I know, but we'll find the money somehow.
It's not just the money.
Owen's working on his mum. Now, are you going to get me a cup of tea or not?
Oh, I see. You serve, I serve. And you've got to go to work.
I've plenty of time.
Oh, service in here's atrocious.
Nothing changes. I haven't seen you around for a while.
No, I've been very busy. You know how it is. Oh, if Viv ever does turn up, tell her she lost a customer.
There's no need to leave.
You might fool others, Dad. I know you better than that.
At least I know where I stand.
You all right?
Not now, then.
Dad, I've said all there is to say.
Steph, please. Please let me try and make it up to you.
Can you turn back time? No. So it's just more words, is it? More apologies. More excuses. What good is that to me, Dad? You don't give up, do you?
I spoke to my solicitor today about putting half the B&B in your name. I was hoping working together would help to show me how much I care for you.
You've no idea what I've been through. The shame I've suffered. How dirty I've felt. Not the sort of dirt you can wash away, neither. The sort that it's ingrained in every pore. You keep your business, Dad. I don't want anything from you.
Oh, it's not very warm out today.
I quite like the cold. Sharpens the mind. I saw my dad yesterday. Surprise, surprise. He wants to make me joint owner of the B&B. Before you ask, I said no.
Maybe he's trying to make amends.
No, well, he can't. It's too late for that. Way too late.
Even so, perhaps you should think about it. I mean, it's quite a magnanimous gesture.
I told you, no. I've made my decision.
Sorry to disturb you. It's about your son. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
Terence has moved on, God knows where.
When was this?
Wednesday.
That makes sense. He was seen in Hull on Friday, allegedly outside his ex-wife's house. Exactly. It's been claimed he's broken his injunction again.
He's a law unto himself.
That's a nasty cut on your head.
Oh, it looks a lot worse than it is. I fell. Was there something else?
Yes, there is, actually. You'll be pleased to know we found your car, Mr. Turner. Houghton Station car park.
Oh, good. I'll pick it up today.
You'll need to pop down to the station and sign a couple of forms.
Fine.
Let me know if you hear anything from your son, Mr. Turner.
Yes, of course.
For your dad. Oh, come on, Terence, even had me hoodwinked at first. And normally I can smell a wrong 'un from the off. Always could. But not him. He had us all fooled. Your dad cares for you.
If you don't mind, Betty, I'm feeling a little tired.
Now look, lady, he deserves better than this. After all, he found it in his heart to forgive you when you tried to kill him. Is this your second shot at it?
How dare you say that to me?
Sorry. Me and my big mouth. All I'm trying to say is that your dad needs you, sweetheart. Don't let him down.
I hope I haven't caught you at a bad time.
No.
Good. You called me.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I've decided to drop all the charges.
Why?
Do I have to have a reason? Anyway, he's gone, hasn't he?
It doesn't mean he won't come back.
He won't.
You sound very sure.
Oh, I know my brother.
Look, maybe you should think about it. Let me know tomorrow.
No. I've made up my mind. I'm so sorry if I've wasted your time.
You know where I am if she changes her mind. I'll see myself out.
Thanks for nothing.
So, how you feeling?
Well, we should stop asking me that.
I'm sorry.
No, darling, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit uptight, that's all. I shouldn't be. I should be pleased. I waited 40 years for all this to come out, and now with Terence gone, the worst is over. Well, touch wood. You don't think he'll come back, do you?
No. I mean, why should he? No. He's gone for good. Hey, it's time to start looking to the future.
Yeah.
And at the risk of getting my head bitten off...
I know. My dad's offer. I've been thinking about that.
Well, it could be a new beginning for you. I mean, I grab it with both hands.
Yeah, well, I've always been my own worst enemy.
Yeah, and...
Look, can we just drop the subject? I will think about it.
No good.
You sound like a woman on a mission.
I am a woman on a mission. And I'm recruiting both of you to help me.
Go on then, what's up?
I want your dad back in my house with me.
I see.
He's too stubborn to admit it, of course. But the fact is, he's not coping very well on his own.
In what way?
Oh, you should have seen his kitchen.
Well, a bit of muck never hurt anyone.
Ah, well, that's the point. It did. And a man of your father's questionable health, living on his own.
Does my dad know about your little mission, Betty?
I did mention about him coming back to live with me, but he didn't seem very keen.
So what do you expect us to do? Carry him out?
Now, I know you're out of sorts with your dad at the moment, and I'm not blaming you, but I don't think you'd want any harm to come to it.
Well, I'm sure we can think of some way to persuade him to move back.
And if you're right and he isn't coping, well, we've got no choice, have we? Come on, then.
Alan?
Dad?
Ah, Alan. We're here on a mission.
Beg your pardon?
We've been sent by Betty, and, you know, there's no point in arguing with her.
Steph, what is going on?
Well, Betty feels, and we agree, that it may not be in your best interests for you to be living here all alone. So, come on, we're moving you.
Do I only say this?
I think we're all agreed, isn't that right, Steph?
You're letting yourself go, Dad.
Not.
Let me guess. You had supper in front of the television and fell asleep after a quite large brandy. Did you even make it up to your bed?
I'm sure Betty'd appreciate the company, Alan.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Good. Tell you what, why don't I help you with some packing, and Steph, maybe you could tidy up a bit? Shall we?
It's been lovely.
Good morning.
Bye-bye.
Are you busy?
I am, as it happens.
I wondered if you'd like to come to lunch.
No. Thank you.
It would be a working lunch.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I have a proposition for you regarding the B&B, a lucrative one, I think. And I do promise the conversation will be strictly business. It's not even my idea, it's Betty's.
You're going to try and hand over half of this place again, aren't you?
Oh, please, Steph.
Give me 5 minutes, right?
We'll stay at the B&B. It's a regular source of income from rather well-heeled clients.
And I'll get a house full of toffs.
I can employ extra staff if necessary. I just don't see how we can lose.
You're a bit keen, aren't you?
Well, yes, I am, as a matter of fact. But it won't work unless you're keen too. Now, you must understand, I don't want you working for me in this venture. I want you on board as a full partner.
I'll have to think about it.
Yes, you do that.
Am I intruding?
No, no.
My dad wants to draw me into a partnership because he thinks it's going to make us matey again.
Well, does it matter what Alan's motivations are? I mean, the fact is, it sounds like a good business proposition. And, quite frankly, it's about time you got some reward for all that hard work you put into that B&B. So,
have you come to a decision?
I'll buy it.
Good. I'm delighted.
This doesn't mean that things between you and me are all right again, though.
I understand that.
Just because I'm making breakfast for Lord and Lady Muck doesn't make any difference.
Steph, the B&B is your territory. You've made a marvellous success of it so far, and I'm sure you'll continue to do so without any interference from me.
Well, just so long as we're clear.
I can't stop for long, but just wanted to give you this.
hello, Alan.
Hi, Alan.
What is it?
It's a budget breakdown of our new venture. You know I promised to pay for extra staff.
Yeah, but we haven't signed anything yet. We don't even know if this is going to work.
We've got to believe that it will.
Your dad's right.
Well, I've been through the figures, and I find I'll be able to afford the extra staff when the time comes. Well, I must leave you to it because I've got things to do.
Right. Thanks. Well, he's certainly making an effort. I'll give him that.
It's good business sense.
And he jumped out the ball. I wish she had.
Oh, what's the matter with him?
Angry.
Well, I can see that for myself.
I better go.
Look, before you do, how do you fancy coming and working with me at the B&B?
It depends when it is.
Well, not immediately, because I've got a lot of things I've got to do. But I thought we could fit it in around your studies.
Can I have a think about it and let you know?
Yeah, of course you can. But don't leave it too long. I don't want you to miss the boat.
Oh, Steph, if the offer's still open, I'd like to take the job. Ashley said it's okay.
Fabulous. Oh, I'm really pleased.
But I'm not exactly sure how many hours I'll be able to do.
Well, don't worry about that. We'll play it by ear and just see how it pans out.
And I thought maybe Debbie could help out as well.
Debbie Dingle.
Well, I've not spoken to her, but I know she could use the money.
Ah, they're not famous for hard work, the Dingles.
No, Debbie's all right. She's a friend of mine.
In that case, I'll talk to her. But she's got to do what she's told.
Oh, she will. I'll tell her to come and see you.
All right. What you were saying earlier, you're right. We should be more positive. When this business takes off, we're going to have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, we are. Listen, I'm going to take this upstairs. You coming?
In a minute, yeah.
Great lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, it weren't bad.
Oh, dear. Damned by faint praise. Drink?
Are you trying to get me drunk?
I'm trying to get you to relax.
Why?
Because it's your day off. Stop with all the questions.
No other reason, then?
Steph, why is it you think I'm only motivated by sex?
Because most geezers are.
But we've got on fine up till now.
Yeah. Yeah, up till now.
And I promised I wouldn't rush you into anything.
Does that mean that you don't want me? I mean, I would understand, Adam, you know, after all that's happened.
Of course I still want you. I wouldn't still be here, would I, if... Shh. Steph.
Adam, I'm sorry. I just want to be normal.
You're as normal as any woman, considering what you've been through.
Meaning I'm a head case.
You are a wonderful woman. Look, we have a great relationship. We've taken things slowly up till now, and I'm in no rush to do anything that might not be right for either of us. Only when it feels right.
But it does feel right.
Look, we've had a lovely day, haven't we? Just a second. It's the surgery. Dr. Forsyth? Really? Asking what kind of questions? Well, I take it you didn't say anything. I see. No. Okay. Thanks.
Why don't I cook us dinner? A fabulous day. A perfect day.
I wasn't expecting to hear from you again. What are you talking about? Why on earth would I want to do that? Listen, Terence. Are you trying to threaten me? Okay. I'll be there.
Who was that then?
Wrong number.
Look, I'm sorry about yesterday.
Huh? Oh, you've got nothing to apologise for.
We can't pretend there isn't a problem.
We're not. It's understandable after everything you've been through. It'll get better with time.
Yeah. I just feel it's driving a wedge between us. I wouldn't blame you if you...
Reporting for duty.
Right.
I have to go out for a while.
What do you want us to do?
Well, I think you'd better start upstairs in the bedrooms. I bought new linen, so if you take off the old sheets and pillowcases and bag them up, and then take them over to Laurel for a jumble sale.
Okay. Are you okay?
No. No, I'm not actually.
Anything I can help with?
You're too young.
I hate it when people say that.
I'm sorry, it's Adam. He should be the best thing that's ever happened to me, but my feelings are kind of mixed up, you know? They're jumbled up in my head and pulling me in different directions.
I don't want any trouble.
I bet you don't.
You were taking a big risk calling me. The police still want to talk to you.
You're not going to say anything, are you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, maybe you've got a few dark secrets you wouldn't like brought out. You must have been worried or you wouldn't have come. Checking up on you. Doing a bit of digging in my spare time. Moved around a lot, haven't you?
No law against that.
You never stay in one place or one job very long. You're a man with a secret, aren't you? And you're always frightened it's going to catch up with you. So, if you want to stay in Emmerdale a while longer, we ought to talk about how much you're willing to pay.
What would I be getting for my money? What actual evidence have you got?
Enough to make the police start digging.
I don't think so. I think you're just flying a kite.
They have to investigate patients' complaints against doctors.
You're going to have to do better than that. They'd be too busy booking you for child abuse to start following up your wild hunches.
Listen, I know you're hiding something.
I'm a doctor, and you're an alcoholic with a history of violence. Who do you think they're going to believe? Frankly, no one cares about scum like you. Every drunk's got a story, but no one wants to hear them. You want money? Here. Here's a tenner. Go and buy yourself a cheap bottle of whiskey and drink yourself back into the gutter. But if you bother me again, I promise you you'll regret it.
I was worried. You didn't tell me where you was going.
Just had a few loose ends to tie up.
You're not fed up with me, are you, Adam?
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, it's just you've been so patient and so kind and...
I love you.
Yes, but you're a bloke with needs and this must seem like the longest courtship in history.
I've told you, I understand. And you're worth waiting for.
Well, let's hope you're right. But I don't want to wait any longer. I'd like us to give it another try. And I've been thinking about this all day.
Seems like a good start. But I know what's really been worrying you is all those memories. But that's all over. I'm absolutely certain that no one's ever going to bother us again. From now on, it's just you and me.
May I have a cup of tea, please, Donna? Now, your proposals for the country pursuit weekends are very impressive. However, they don't quite meet Mr. King's requirements.
Well, tell me what the problem is and I'll fix it.
Well, the numbers that we need for the shooting weekends are slightly higher than you can accommodate. Now, I know that you want to do us proud, but you can't build an extra room, can you?
Edna, I want this venture to be a success for all of us. So why don't you leave that with me? I can sort this out. Enjoy yourselves.
We will.
Bye, darling.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
You know, I always imagined you'd be the sort of woman who'd take every task at hand seriously, even spring cleaning. But my room seems to be completely empty.
Yes, well, how do I put this? It seems that Lord and Lady Mark need an extra room for their swanky weekends. And I really thought I was going to lose the contract altogether. But when Edna was talking to me, I suddenly had a fabulous idea.
You've moved me in with her?
Next best thing. I've relocated your things into my room with me.
Well, I'm pleased that you wanted to keep it such a surprise.
Good. So, instead of going for a trip back to the 70s, why don't I help you to settle in your new quarters?
You're brimming with brilliant ideas today.
I put all the things that looked sort of official in a neat little pile and they're at the bottom of the wardrobe. And I didn't peek at anything.
I wouldn't have minded if you had.
Well, except this. You did like your music, didn't you?
That was the summer that Tony and I strummed our way across California. Just the two of us, the open road, and 2 guitars.
You know, with everything you've done for me, I feel like I know you inside out.
Good.
But I don't, do I? And that doesn't seem fair. For you, I mean.
Well, you know the essentials. Trust me. The rest is really rather boring.
But I'd like to know more. Relationships, well, it's all in the detail.
Just leave it, Steph. Look, I'm a forward-thinking kind of person. If you're lucky enough to be able to leave it where it lies, the past should be shed, like old skin.
Morning, darling. I thought I'd bring you breakfast.
Oh, thanks. Toast looks good, but I think I'll pass on the boot if you don't mind.
Oh, I found it. Must belong to one of the guests last night.
You know, I used to have a pair just like that. Only mine was silver. You were more of a 60s girl yourself, weren't you? Did you like the Beatles?
Oh, I loved them. Still do.
Let me try and guess your favourite. John?
No. I know the others were more talented, but Ringo was the one. He kissed me once. On the cheek. I didn't wash for a week.
You met them?
When I was 15, me and Shelley, we hitchhiked up to Liverpool. Saw him in the cavern.
Wow.
So did you not get to many gigs?
Not really.
So what did you do?
Not much. Why all the questions?
We always talk about me.
We've been through this. There's nothing much to tell.
Well, you must have got up to something.
Not really. Let's not go on about it, eh?
The fact that he's got an ex-wife and that he wanted to be a pop star. I don't know a thing about Adam.
Well, mystery's all part of romance, isn't it? Oh, I bet my Steph got up to all sorts that I didn't know about.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a bit one-sided because he knows everything about me.
Ask him then.
Well, I have. But when I do, he goes, Mum. Well, there you are. Has he got a mum? I don't know. I don't even know if his parents are still alive.
I'm very good at getting people to confide in me. I must have that sort of face. Leave it with me, love. I've just been thinking about weddings.
Oh.
If you and Steph got married, well, there'd hardly be anybody on her side of the church, would there?
I suppose not.
Oh, well, she certainly wouldn't want her brother there, and poor Tricia can't be there, so there'd only be Alan.
Oh, Betty, I think you're jumping the gun a bit here. I mean, if Steph and I haven't even talked about it.
Well, I'm just thinking out loud. What about your lot?
My lot?
Are you an only child?
Yes.
And your parents? Are they still alive?
Has Steph put you up to this?
Steph?
Yeah. She has, hasn't she?
Well, she may have said something about wanting to know more about you.
Well, here's something for you, Betty.
Yeah.
I don't like people prying into my personal business. Morning.
Hello, love. You didn't tell me you were going to be late.
I didn't know I had to.
Well, you don't.
What exactly have you been saying to Betty?
Betty?
Yes, Betty. I went for a quiet drink after work and all I got was the 3rd degree from the local busybody.
Oh, I happened to mention to her that I didn't know much about your past, that's all.
Well, I wish you wouldn't have. In future, Steph, I'd rather you found someone else to gossip about rather than me. Okay.
Would you like a drink, love?
Oh, yes, please. Make it a large one. I'm sorry about before, but from now on, let's just leave our pasts where they belong.
It's not that easy, though, is it?
Well, it can be if you want it to be.
Well, we both know by experience that that's not the case. I tried to forget things, pretend they didn't happen. And you made me realise that, well, they're still there. waiting to surprise you and bite you on the bum when you least expect it.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Just because you're hung up on the past doesn't mean to say everybody else is the same.
Oi, wind your neck in. It's you that started this, you know. Getting me to dig into my past when I don't know anything about you.
How many times do we have to go over this? I've nothing to tell. I don't have issues with my father. I haven't been to prison. I wasn't sexually abused by my brother.
Supposed to carry on as normal, is that it?
As opposed to what? People argue. Doesn't have to be the end of the world.
Oh, is that what we did? Argue? I seem to remember you going off on one and me having to sit there and listen to it.
Something's needed saying.
Ah. Regardless how hurtful or nasty those things might be, is that it? I hope you show more patience to your patients, Dr. Forsyth, than you showed to me.
All right, I might have gone a bit far, but... Oh, look, just forget it, all right? I'll see you later.
Oi, it's not my fault we're going through this, you know.
I know. Who Terence is and what he did isn't down to you. You can't take the blame for any of it. Look, it's been a struggle, but we've come this far, okay?
Okay, but you must like trouble, that's all I can say.
Adam a bit sweeter this morning, I hope.
Well, he wouldn't have to try very hard after last night.
Well, he was laughing and joking one minute and biting folks' heads off the next. Something wrong with him.
Yeah, he lives with me.
Mrs. Bainbridge is coming in at 4. Still no improvement, apparently. Oh, and our friend's been on again. More questions.
About what? I told you I'd deal with that.
Sorry. Same as before. Is it the Dr. Forsyth who used to be in Oldham, that sort of thing? Where was he before that?
What did you tell him?
If he's not prepared to say who's calling, I'm not prepared to disclose any information.
You didn't recognise his voice?
Adam, the medical term is nutcase. He's a hypochondriac checking out the local doctors. That's all. Forget it.
Betty said I might find you out here.
Everybody knows everybody else's business.
Well, I suppose that can be a good thing every once in a while. She said that you were fed up.
Well, I'm not exactly filled with the joys of spring.
Anything specific?
Me? Adam? Everything that's gone on. Everything that might happen. Everything that might not happen.
Well, if you want to talk about it.
Dad, I just did. Now, will you leave me alone while I'm doing something useful and stop trying to psychoanalyse me? I get enough of that at home.
I sometimes wonder why I bother.
Sometimes I wonder why anybody bothers. Ever.
Brandy, please, Ruth, when you're ready.
Which one is it this time?
Oh, Steph, usual.
Still, things might be picking up. You've only ordered a single.
Make that a double, please, will you?
I'm sure I told her you were coming.
Well, didn't sound like it. Although she's that spaced out.
Oi, do you mind? This is her home, after all.
And yours now, darling. Good luck. This is it, by the way. If I find anything else, I'll let you know. You can come over and pick it up yourself.
Oh, man. I had this in its original cover, but I lent it out and I never got it back.
I thought Lulu's version was better anyway.
Lulu? Now you really have got proper grounds for a divorce.
We're all in a good mood, I see.
We were.
Well, don't break it up on my account.
Hello. Do you know, I never realised I'd accumulated so much junk.
I'll just check there's nothing left in the car.
No, don't rush off. I'll get out of your way, seeing as how you're having such a lovely time.
Steph.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Look, just get off her back, will you? She's just a normal woman who's had some troubles. We all get tense.
Comes across as a complete bunny boiler from what I've seen.
That's because you don't know her. She's not the most socially adept with people she doesn't know. She finds it difficult to trust people. And to be quite honest, after everything she's been through, I can't say I blame her.
Oh, why get involved? You're making a rod for your own back.
Except that I love her, and she loves me.
Loves or needs?
She'll soon be over the trouble she's had, and to answer your question, both, I hope.
Are you sure that you're not just looking for a permanent invalid to look after?
Isla, you've spent too much time around the company of doctors.
The only medical advice I'm likely to give you is life's too short.
I'll bear it in mind.
Well, I was going to offer to make you both a nice pot of Rosie Lee, but I see I've no need to bother.
I'll be going in a minute, Steph.
But you've only just started to enjoy yourselves.
I think you make her nervous.
The whole setup makes me nervous. Still, it's all yours.
Actually, it's all mine.
Steph, Isla's just going.
Oh, well, we'll have to have that little chat another time. Safe trip back. It didn't do me any favours coming back to my partner's ex-wife with her feet under the table in my house. What do you expect?
I just got the impression that you were looking for a fight. In fact, I think you still are.
Well, apart from the fact that I'm clearly impossible to live with, what gives you that idea?
Because maybe I went a bit too far yesterday.
Oh, so it's you that was looking for the fight?
Well, all right, if that's the way you want it. I apologise.
Oh, forget it. Why bother? It's not going to last, is it?
What?
Us. Adam, you don't want to confide in me. I know nothing about you. Well, you're assuming that I've told you everything about me, Sweet Pea. But I have left things out that would make your toes curl. Because if you knew, you'd be out of here like a shot. You'd be a damn sight better off going back to her than staying with me. So why don't you just leave me alone?
Can I come in?
Please yourself.
What's brought all this on? Hmm? You seem to have suddenly decided that everything's falling apart just when we get through the worst.
You just don't get it, do you?
Well, not if you keep speaking in riddles I don't know. Maybe if you'd stop that, we could communicate a bit better.
Communicate? I've been trying to get you to talk about yourself. Nothing. What keeps us together, Adam?
I thought it was love.
You thought, but you're not sure.
Oh, I'm sure. For my part, anyway.
Then you're crazier than I am.
Marry me, then.
Don't you dare wind me up.
I'm absolutely, deadly serious.
I can't.
What's to stop us?
Shelley?
Forget about friends, family, everybody else. This is your decision. Besides, Shelley's long gone. What's she got to do with anything?
You can't marry a murderer.
What?
People think that Shelley disappeared.
Is this... I know she disappeared.
Well, she disappeared, all right. She got on a boat in Scotland, but she didn't get off. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. She got off all right. It just wasn't at port.
What boat? You don't mean this.
Really? Who's confused now? I killed her. Well, I might just as well have done. I didn't save her. I could have done, but I didn't. We were having an argument. Next thing I knew, she wasn't there. Over the side. So, what was it you were proposing?
Out and tear my hair out if that's what you really want, but I doubt that would help. Besides, I'm not the only one that needs to figure out what to do. I assume nobody else knows about this.
I wouldn't be here if they did.
I'm sorry if maybe I'm just a bit stunned.
It is a bit of a stunner, I'll give you that.
And you're sure it's not just some elaborate plan to get rid of me?
Nice idea, but no.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
That you've had to hold so much inside for so long. One thing after another.
I let my best friend drown. I could have told someone she'd gone in, but I didn't. She wouldn't come back, you see. So, all things considered, I thought, maybe it's an act of God. So I slung her case in after her.
But I still love you.
Don't touch me. I don't need to be touched.
It was as much for me as for you.
Besides, you're so calm, it's creepy. I want you to leave. I don't want you in this room.
Why? Because you told me about Shelley and you no longer think I'm safe, At least let me make those decisions.
I think because I believe you love me. That's why I said it.
Then let me stay.
No. Please, I don't know what I want, but I want you to leave.
I'll just...
Adam, now!